radio. We have our school has now completed its first term. Finals were this week.
They did get the numbers.
Kids were
over.
hopefully doing well. Every time I walked down the hall, I'd say, and towards the end, they said, yes, I did. They didn't even ask it and wait for me to ask the
No,
question.
I think that was just for that
So
particular
I hope they
program
really
was
did
on.
do well. We are a challenging school. There's no question about it. But I think if you expect a lot of things from
No,
kids, you can get it from them. And I trust that has what has occurred.
WFLT.
Paul, I know you're Paul's junior, and certainly Marcus went through that anxiety of finals. Did you see them stressing much during final week? Or?
No, I'm going to tell you something really great. Marcus called me right before finals, and he's told me, yeah, I can come
All
over.
right. Bye-bye.
He told me that college was a breeze.
My
He
goodness.
said that this is easy compared to International Academy of Flint.
Well, I like to squeeze that out of kids. Is that right?
That's what he told me. Now he told me not to tell anybody,
Yeah.
but
Well, I know we push a little bit there, but breeze is a striking word from
well,
you.
he's actually on the dean's list
Oh, I
and
wasn't doubt
headed
that.
towards the president's
heavens,
list.
no.
And he struggled there at IAF for a couple of years trying to get it together. And then his junior year he turned things around, and senior year
Right.
did rather well.
What dean's list is what GPA? GPA meaning
I would
3
say
point average.
I think it's A or close to A, and then the president's list is A plus or something.
Oh
like
wow, that's very.
And I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right. Yeah, I'd like to. He couldn't call in and talk about that, could he? Could you reach him on the phone, by the way?
I probably could try.
Yeah, give it a shot. I'd like
But
to.
again, like he said, he was impressed with the education he got, and he really didn't realize how good it was until he got there.
Wow, that's well. I shouldn't say wow so much that I'm totally stunned, because we do get that from kids that filter back, and it's they'll come in the door at a basketball game, or I'll see him somewhere and they say, hey, how did we do? He said, well, I'm having a time. You guys really prepared us. So, but I never explored it much beyond that, sir, and that is very good to hear.
Yeah, and he's getting used to making his own schedule and being able to get up at 11 o'clock instead of 6 in the morning. He really likes that a lot.
Yeah, I would guess so. Yeah.
Not a class on Monday or Friday. I noticed that in his schedule.
Let me think about that. But he's pushing that on for 3 days during the week.
There
He's
you go.
pushing.
There you go.
And the curriculum is audio-visual. He may not be into that so much yet because it's a generic first semester.
Right. He hasn't gotten into any of his core classes yet.
Yeah, okay. Well, good to hear. And Paul Jr. is, did he have similar sentiments at Michigan State?
He didn't call me.
Didn't
I don't know what that means, right?
All right.
But I know there's, Paul and a bunch of the IAF guys are there at State. They got
Yes.
an apartment
Yeah.
together. I think there's like 6 of them in an apartment. And if I call the name, you know them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're doing what they're doing, and they're having a good time doing it, and I'm not mad at them at all.
Not a bit.
No, I'm more jealous than anything else.
Yeah, okay.
I just wish I could be a fly on the wall.
Well, yeah, they'll, Michigan's fine school there. They're doing well there. That speaks well to us. Again, Central Michigan, equally challenging, and that's great. I'm getting a secret note here from Candace. She says,
And she could have just yelled over the.
Art, you look so nice today. I really, excuse me, that's on the flip side. Yeah, she said,
There's only
no, I
2
didn't
words
say
on that paper. I shouldn't say all that.
We have a board member from our school on
nice.
the line. I think you probably know Dan Smith, who's, I think, calling in. Board member Smith, good morning, sir.
Kind of like Dan.
Yes, good morning, Dr. Wenzel and Paul. How are you?
All right.
Very good, sir. And we appreciate you calling in. What news do you have, sir?
Well, I'm just calling to say first I'm glad to hear that Paul's son is doing well at college.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could have done those classes on Mondays and Fridays when I was there. Maybe I had, that wasn't possible. But I'm just calling to let everybody know that it's that time of season where the board of directors would like to pass along the appropriate seasonal green to everybody. But I'm going to be politically incorrect, and I'm actually going to say Merry Christmas to everybody out there in the beautiful radio land and on TV land when Paul shows this on TV. We hope that you have a great 2 weeks off. But just remember that even though you're off, you still have things that you need to remember when you come back so you don't fall behind.
That's right.
But enjoy the time off, enjoy the season, and we look forward to the second term starting on I believe it's the 5th of January.
You got it. Yes, sir.
And come back all fired up ready to go. And remember that if it's too easy for you, we can always toughen it up.
Yeah, the kids. I can hear the kids hollering for joy right
That was
now.
a little Scroogey, I think. That was a little Scroogey.
Well, Dan, I'll just say thank you for your support of the things we do at school. Naturally, we couldn't do all we do without board support, and of course, you're being a board member for 5, 6, 7 years now. I'm guessing might be that number, and you help shape us and guide us into a good, strong direction. You may have heard about Qual's question or a statement regarding college is a breeze. You guys have prepared us so well. That's good to hear. Because sometimes, we're challenged as a school and as board members to, should we really be this challenging? And of course, I think that reaffirms the fact that you folks are guiding us in the right direction, sir.
Well, and we want to make sure that we're challenging the kids, because if we're not challenging the kids, we're not meeting our mission of trying to prepare them for college. But the other thing that everybody out there needs to remember is, yes, there are some things we don't offer at school that we would love to offer, but due to the fact that we educate the children on less money than a district public school.
That's true.
We are doing everything we can to provide the students with the education they need to prepare them for the college. Yeah. And sometimes some of the extracurricular activities have to be kind of put on the side, because if we fund those events, it takes money directly out of the classroom. And if we take money out of the classroom, we can't educate the children.
Yeah.
So does that mean no luge track this summer? Is that what you're trying to say?
I hope not.
Okay.
It's one of these things, as we talked about, maybe adding some sports, some football, or girls softball, or maybe wrestling. And it's something that is being looked at. It's being looked at seriously.
Indeed.
There's a committee that is going to be meeting the first part of January and starting the thorough investigation of what we can offer. We're going to reach out to the parents as well as the students again in a survey. And hopefully in March we can report back to the board that here's what the students and parents really would like to see us do. Here's what the projected costs are. And here's how we think we can fund this.
Very good.
Now, the thing for everybody to remember, and this is right from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, is that when you start looking at adding sports, when you start talking about it, it normally takes 18 months to 3 years. Anywhere from 1.5 years to 3 years before you actually get that sport going, because of all of the requirements you have to meet with MHSAA, plus make sure you have the funding so that you don't start something a year or two down the road, you have to cut it because of the lack of funding.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir, again, and for the insight. Some of our folks listening, I'm sure, have a better perspective now since you have enlightened them somewhat. So thank you, sir, and may we in turn here, Paul, myself, and Candace, wish you and your wonderful family a very delightful Christmas, and look forward to seeing you in January, if not before. But normally you're the kind of guy that kind of pops into school even over the holidays, so we'll look forward to perhaps seeing you there unless you're traveling somewhere, sir.
No, we're staying in town. Okay. We've got a great, of course, I'm not off of work. We're going to be working my normal schedule, which, is not quite as 90 hours like yours, but I'm not far behind you. But, no, we're staying in town. We're going to have a great time with family and friends, and looking forward to some downtime on the couple days off during the week we do get for Christmas Eve and New Year, or Christmas Day. But it's just one of those things that, this is a great time of the year for everybody to remember that we've gone through another year. The new year is fast approaching. 10 days maybe, less than that.
Sure.
And it's time for everybody to start thinking about what can I do better next year and how can I improve myself over what I've done this year. So with that thought, Art, I'm going to let you go. And Paul, to you, and I believe you said Candace was there, the three of you and to everybody out there that's listening, please have a very, very Merry Christmas. And remember to say, I love you to someone that's close to you.
Nice.
I love you, Board Member Smith.
I'm thinking about improving my image in the new year, and I'm not going to hang out with Art anymore.
Okay. Thank you, Board Member Dan Smith. Thank you very kindly, sir. Bless you.
See you
Yes,
later.
sir. You betcha. Yeah, bye-bye. We have another caller. Is this, you wrote a note, Salvation Army? Wow. Hi, somebody from the Salvation Army. How may we assist you?
Well, hey, how are you, Art?
Oh, it's Lydia.
Yes.
Ah, hi, Lydia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I bet your troops are out volunteering already somewhere, including our kids.
They are. Art, what is the sound of this?
Nice.
I've never heard it before. That's that world famous bell that rings every season this time of year, and it's such a blessing to hear it. It really is a rejoicing sound, but more importantly, it's being rung for a purpose. And Lydia, what is that purpose?
We need you, everyone, to come out. You know, it takes so little. We all just give. We need help. Put some change into the red kettle so we can change our community $1 at a time. And again, it takes so little if we all just give.
Well, that's well put, because I see, when I'm ringing bells, as I'll probably be doing today in the mall, the folks just reach, they'll reach in the purses. I don't have very much. I just say, please, please, every penny counts, please. And then they'll come on over. They're reluctant to give so little. But all the littles add up to a lot. So your call is very on spot, young lady. And how are you doing personally, you and your wonderful daughter?
Well, she's here. She wants to say hello to everybody.
Okay, that'd be great.
Hi.
Hi, daughter dear. How are you? How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are you ringing bells with Mom somewhere?
Yep.
Where are you?
We're in Saginaw today.
Oh, okay. Very good. Well, thank you. Yeah, they need it up there, too. That's great. Thank you. Lydia, how is the campaign going? If I could ask that question, dear.
I can tell you, they got $10 of mine. I've been putting in that kettle for the last 2 weeks, man.
Well, you can hear our donkey down here reading with us as well, too. Again, the campaign it needs help. We're down, but the need is still there. It's ever present. So again, I urge everyone, it just takes a little bit. With that little bit, it will impact someone so much. They're going to make a difference in someone's life. And again, when Isabel and I sat here and we thought about it, if you or I or anyone saw someone out and they were down, they were saying, please, help me, I have needs, feed me, feed me. In essence, when you put that change in, that dollar in, that $5 in, you're taking your hand, you're reaching out to someone and saying, I'll help you. So again, I urge you, just a little bit. And if we all do it, what an impact that will make in our community in Genesee County. We want to help everyone that's out there. And again, just reach down. If it's $1, great. $5, great. 20, great. A quarter, a penny. Again, every little bit adds up. And we're making that impact. We put change in to get change out.
Very good. Good comment. I love that. I just got a call here or a note here given to us from Candace, who does an excellent job. The question is, how do you volunteer to ring a bell for the Salvation Army? Is there still time? That is the question. Can you answer that, dear?
I can. Yes, there is still time. We actually are extending our season to 26th, 27th, 29th, and 30th. If you want to volunteer, you can give me a call. I'll give you my number right now. 810-600-4497. Again, that number is 810-600-4497. And we'll get you out there in an area where you can ring a bell and create hope and make that change happen. Again, I cannot emphasize, every little bit counts, and we all do it. If everyone in Genesee County gave $1, $5, can you imagine the impact that we would create and the change that we create in our community?
Yeah, outstanding. Now, Lydia, let me go over that again. And here's the question. How do you volunteer for the Salvation Army, meaning to ring a bell? And then your answer was yes, you can ring on the 26th. Well, you will go they could, today's only the 20th, so folks could, they should call 600-4497 today, tomorrow, Monday. Would Monday be better, or how do you want them to do that?
That's my direct line.
Oh.
And that is my direct line. They can reach me, and I will get them set up so we can create change in our community.
Okay,
Nice.
Paul, so here,
Nice.
that's her text number. Somebody could text her at that number.
I bet they could call her, text her, leave her a message at that. Yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. So you'll respond then almost immediately, particularly maybe even to this caller.
Okay, well, actually, let me give you that's my direct line at the office, but let me give you my text line. How about that?
Okay.
Nice.
It's 869-8711.
The area code on that?
Yep, 810.
Okay.
And it was 869
8711.
8711. very good.
Send
We
me a text. I'll respond immediately. We'll get you signed up. And again, it's about everyone just a tiny bit, giving a little. If we all do it, the impact that we have would be tremendous.
You know, I'd be curious to find out if any of your listeners call her for this.
Okay, yeah, excuse me, Lydia, if someone calls very quickly here before our program is over in about 12 or 14 minutes, would you call back and let us know? That would be very encouraging to us, so that we know the word gets out. Okay,
Yes.
all right. And now, of course, our kids right now are at the Genesee Valley Mall indoors at Penny's, where Penny's meets the hallway, the big long hallway. So I'll be there today. In fact, I'll be there right around 1 o'clock. And then I'll be ringing in different portions of the day. Some of our kids had to cancel, so I usually fill in for them. So, Lydia, I will be doing my best. You know, when I ring, I just get a little crazy, you know, when I talk to folks and jump up and down and dance and all kind of stuff. I hope I'm not driving them away.
No. We all love you, Art. You're absolutely wonderful. And don't forget, today the band will be out there as well at the mall playing.
Oh,
that's right.
Don't put a band next to Art.
Yeah.
Please don't put a band next to Art.
That's a rubber band. Rubber band or a real band?
Salvation Army Band will be up playing today at the mall. Starting at noon.
Wow.
They're playing at what end, dear? Do you know?
I want to say toward your end. I might be mistaken.
Okay. Because one year they were at Burlington, I remember that. But we're at the Penny's end, and there's the Sears end is a little close because they have that kids thing there. It might be at Burlington or ours, and I hope it's our end because I'll certainly. Yeah. Okay. Come on out and watch the dancing beer.
They're fabulous band. They're great though. You know, they're absolutely wonderful, and you won't miss them because they're amazing.
Yeah.
But, you know, if anyone wants to go out there, now's the time. Hear the band, see Art dance, and really exchange.
You get to donate in the show, right?
Okay. Well, I usually give candy out when I ring. I picked that up I picked that up from one of our ringers from last year. Mary Sanders used to do that.
Okay.
So we've enlarged on that a little bit, and the Bush family, who was going to be ringing this afternoon sometime, they've also give away some candy. So it's not, we'll give you a little candy if you give us a little change. How's that? How's that for a new motto? Okay. All right. Well, Lydia, thank you. Our kids appreciate to ring. They enjoy it, and we have some college kids ringing today as well. Older daughter, in fact, Ashley Hamilton.
Ashley's
Ashley
back.
Hamilton,
Yes, yeah.
and she's going to ring with Aaron at a certain time slot. I think it's
We
4
went down and
o'clock.
saw her in Atlanta.
And those are two just
Got back
wonderful
from
kids.
Brazil.
Okay. Well, Lydia, thank you. Any last moment of encouragement for somebody to dig a little deeper in the purse for a penny or two? Why don't you close us out, and then we'll continue our program here.
Again, $5, $10 will feed a person for 1 month.
Oh, wow.
25
Okay.
will feed two individuals for a month. We'll provide a coat, the gift of warmth, the gift of having a full belly. And again, when you hear this, that's the sound of hope that you're creating and creating a change in our community. So again, it only takes a little bit. If everyone gives, we're going to make a great impact and create change in the community. And call me right now. Here's my cell number, 810-869-8711. Be part of that change.
Very good. Lydia, thank you. That was a great commercial. I'll send you the bill later. And just thank you. Lydia, you've been putting in lots of hours these last couple of weeks because of your volunteering effort and all the other stuff you do there. So thank you. I trust it's rewarding to you. The Lord will bless you. And thank you so much for your effort putting forth for Genesee County families. Of course, Flint family is a major part of that. So thank you, Miss Lydia, and little dear daughter. Take care of yourself. Isabel, take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Candace. That was very nice. The little girl was in here. I think we had her on the radio, Paul. She's quite a singer. She didn't sing for us, but she's quite a little singer. And
Okay.
so we'll try to maybe bring her in someday and have her sing a little bit.
Now, you're not singing out there in the mall, are you?
No, the mall security. I can't even hum.
I'm the one that called them.
Mall security said, please, please, please. We're trying to increase
You know
sales.
that white Christmas song has been in my head all season. I am dreaming of a white. What,
I've heard of it.
is
yeah.
it? Is there a special name for that? Is that B.B. King or Elvis Presley?
Well,
Who
I
does
think-
that? Candace?
I thought the one.
No
that-
idea, huh? I didn't do it justice.
I thought the one that initially sang it, I thought was Bing Crosby.
No,
100
this
years
is
ago.
jazzier
Oh,
than
then
Bing
clearly
Crosby
not.
ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
But I could hear him, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
hear him doing it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
All
thank
right,
you.
you guys doing here?
I
All
don't know
right,
if
just
this call is
one
for
more
us or
I'm
not.
speaking with?
Yeah, what happens if somebody moves into the community like at the first of the year? Can they enroll over there, or do you have to
Just
wait
one
till
moment.
the new year starts or the new semester or any of that kind of stuff?
Are we getting a call, Candace?
Yes, Thompson from the board.
Oh, nice.
Who's calling?
Something Thompson from the board.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
You're popular.
Thompson from the board.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, Miss Thompson, Diane Thompson, board president,
There
everybody.
you
President, whoop-de-doo. How you doing, board president? Thank you for calling. Wow, what a treat. Dan Smith just called. You may know that.
No, I don't. I'm on the road, so I was just calling to wish
Oh.
everybody a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
And especially to our staff, our students and parents, and everyone else in the listening area.
Well, yeah, Dan just called a few minutes ago, and it's, oh my goodness, thank you for calling. I know you're driving quite a bit lately during this month for an occupational thing that you're doing, and you're benefiting the health community quite a bit. Being a retired Genesis employee, you've stuck with that field and are helping people in a variety of ways now that we won't get into. But thank you for your call, very much appreciated, and Dan talked for a little bit about some of the extracurricular we're taking a look at right now, and the committee will be formed and we'll proceed with adding some special programs, we trust, in a while. But thank you so much. How is your family doing, dear?
Everyone is doing well.
Okay.
Everyone is doing well.
I know one of your granddaughters was involved in a Christmas play, as I recall. Am I correct?
Nice.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. And what direction are you driving? East, west, north, or south?
West.
West, okay. She's a Lansing person, so.
Yeah. Owasso, I was going to say.
Watch out when you get near East Lansing. Paul Herring's son is there. Beware. They may have changed the name now to Herring West,
Oh, yeah.
so be careful. Herring East.
You'll see him on a scooter, you know.
Yeah, Paul's with me at the table.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to see you dance along with the band.
Oh, you've been listening. Oh.
I've been listening a little, yes.
Yeah,
You don't have
Bubba
to
the
be sorry
Dancing
about
Bear
that.
will be
Yeah.
out there today collecting money for the Salvation Army. Wow, okay.
And the board truly appreciates everyone that's been helping with the Salvation Army. That's great.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we help. Well, we're staffing that Penny's End right now. We'll be there all day until 8 o'clock this evening, the end of the day. And if you return in time and may want to come back and say hi to some of our kids and family members that are ringing, we have community members as well. You're certainly welcome to come on out. In fact, you'll be coming in. You'll come to the valley before
Coming
you.
that way, yes.
Yeah, maybe
So
you
if
could
I get
pop
back
in.
Time, I will do
That'd
that.
be so good to see you. Very good. Thank you. Well, thank you. Seriously, you're not supposed to be talking and driving, young lady.
Hey,
So
could you pick Paul up? Are you passing East Lansing? He needs a ride.
I'm going to be on the west side.
All right.
Well, thank you, Miss T. We appreciate you. Thank you, Miss T, very much for calling, Miss Thompson.
Okay.
Diane Thompson, Board President, International Academy of Flint. A challenging role for her, leading our organization, but we appreciate your time, your energy, and always, always your commitment. So thank you very much, Diane Thompson.
Yay.
Oh, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, all right. Very good. All right.
It takes two.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Candace, we got another one?
No, you're
Oh,
good.
okay, because I've never seen you work so hard. She's back and forth. They
Notes
got
and
1,200 phones here. Okay.
Goodness.
And she's back and forth. Well, Paul, you made a comment and I had to skip over it. We're a
In the
family.
middle of the
We
year,
moved in.
yeah.
Oh, gladly we would. We have a few minutes I want you to spend on Kwanzaa too, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually, they've already done the Kwanzaa
Ooh.
celebration. They did it a little early when they found out that I was not going to be here.
Oh,
My partners in crime.
did you know they were going to do that?
No, I didn't. I didn't
Because
that's
I
okay.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. I think they're gonna be down at Marion Hall on the 31st for Kumba.
Okay.
the feast. So they'll be down there. I think they're doing from like 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon down at Marion Hall. But anybody can give Catherine Blake a call if they want to get involved. It's 701-4569. That's Catherine Blake, 701-4569. I know they're going to be at Marion Hall on the 31st.
They changed it because for you, and that's marvelous they did that, but how did that affect the crowd with not advertising that much?
Well, I don't know. My plan is I'm going to be in Phoenix at a Kwanzaa celebration, and then I'm doing one in San Diego, and then I'm going to do one in Los Angeles.
Part of it.
Yeah. So I'm kind of on the road.
You got a rolling
with
Kwanzaa.
it. I got a rolling Kwanzaa this year, and it's gonna be really interesting and educational because I've only seen
What you
2
guys do-
Kwanzaas
oh,
done
okay.
before we started doing it here. So
Okay.
I'd really like to see what other
Pick
people
up
are
a few
doing.
hints and ideas. People have different views of doing things. That's
Exactly.
great. And that's called learning. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's great. Okay. Well,
There it is.
we will wish you a happy trip, sir.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to get back to the question that I've avoided, not on Pro. It's 11:59.
You got
I got
60
a minute.
seconds to
Ooh,
close
mercy.
out here.
But yes, if you're listening new to the neighborhood, come on and call us 600 5000 600 5000 600 5000. We will gladly enroll your child at our school. But review us first. Get on the web and check us out. But we'd be glad to do that.
Nice.
And in light of that, Candace, do I have a minute? Don't I?
1 minute.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we always say in closing, of course, Merry Christmas, and we're going to celebrate the letter C today, only
C.
because of the Christmas season.
Makes sense.
But if you are sitting with your dog or in a fog or walking a blog, no, that didn't work right.
That went right.
Or are you in celebration of the letter C for the blessed season Christmas? Carefully and clandestinely cavorting capriciously clad in crocodile costumes, cozily chirping like camouflaged cannibals, clinging to clusters of coconuts, chronologically conjugating like common choreographed cattle, coasting to a conference for contemplating the cure of cuckoo camels in Camden, Cooperstown, or Cleveland, then look at somebody and say, Merry Christmas, but also, woo-wee! That is some kind of school. Bye, everybody!
Happy holidays.